Black Clover. This is Black Clover chapter 270 together. And
this is almost my RGC.
Well, it was the audience's RGC.
Certified.
Wow.
RGC.
It was really good.
RGC. Certified RGC.
Yeah, man.
And I want to make a point of this chapter after it's said and done.
Let me see. It won the majority. The audience poll, for you guys don't know, we're doing it on Twitter every Sunday. Follow us at New Jump City, and we post a Twitter poll every week to determine what the audience chosen really good chapter of the week is. I think Black Clover won by 50% of the vote. Yeah, Black Clover won 53% of the vote. Chainsaw Man came in second. My Hero Academia was in third, and One Piece was in fourth. And if you want to write in a chapter that wasn't on the list, because Twitter only lets me pick 4, you can write it in. I'll count it. But in any case, Black Clover was this week's audience chosen RGC. And let's get into it proper. I didn't expect it to end so soon, but last we left off, I guess Asta delivered the finishing blow on Lieb. And just by poking him in the face with the sword, and Lieb is just like, "Oh, I lost now." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll take it." Just these spikes emerge and just kind of chain him down, and Noct comes through and is like, "The preparations for the devil binding ritual are now complete. You can totally dominate this demon now."
Yeah.
And all you have to do is think. You just have to think, "Obey me," and it'll do whatever you want, and it'll operate under the terms that you set. So Asta is like, "Whoa, I see. In that case, be my friend." And everybody's like, "What?" And he's like, "What? Devils don't even know what friends are, dude. You're in the real world now. We can get through with the power of friendship." And he's basically, Noct is tight. Noct at first is like, "What are you talking about? You have no guarantee that this devil will listen to you. There's absolutely no merit in the contract like that." And Asta's like, "Well, he wasn't trying to kill me. I think he's a good guy. You know, he can feel bad for people, and you can hate people. In that case, I think we can get along." That's when Noct's devils show up, and they're like, "What a dummy. He's a dumb boy." And Noct is like, "Yes, he is." You know, and he's like, "We want to take down the same people, so let's crush the bad guys together." And Lieb looks up as Asta asks for his name. He remembers his mother, Lucida, and he's like, "I don't know if destiny exists, but man, this guy is for sure Lucida's kid." And they shake hands. The contract is made on Asta's good arm. He gets a fresh new tat.
Nice.
And the contract is complete. And Noct is like, "This contract is unprecedented. Who would have thought that you would have been that foolish? Except you chose right." He pulls a Kakashi. I remember at the end of that Bell challenge. Where he's like, "You passed by being friends."
Yeah.
I liked it. And then he's like, "However, this ain't over yet, boy." One of the demons pops up, and he's like, "People who are right aren't necessarily rewarded. And so, get stronger. In order to keep yourself from losing to unjust evil, you have to defeat me, and, that'll be your training." He turns himself into Mukro, and is... and he is like, "Fight me."
That's a cool ass design, by the way.
It was pretty cool.
I do like it.
Looked like some shit from Dishonored. Oh, well, not Dishonored. Fucking Bloodborne.
He looks like a Mukro from Pokemon. But I'm here for it. I actually like this chapter quite a bit. Again, so many contenders for RGC.
So I'm going to say this. The reason I enjoyed this chapter so much was literally because of Asta and nothing else. Let's be clear here, right? I didn't just like him. I didn't enjoy his character just in spite of you or nothing, Chris. I really have for this whole time appreciated what he represented, which is that pure positivity to keep going and keep pushing. It's super cliche, and it was very annoying. It was even annoying to me initially, but I didn't hate it just for the simple fact that he was like that. Now, I'm not saying you did. I'm just trying to tell you about what I enjoy about Asta. So you have moments like this in the story where I feel like a lot of the other times it was kind of obvious and like, oh man, of course he's gonna try to make friends, but that consistency matters, and it paid off in a moment like this, in my opinion, because I didn't see it coming this way. I did see we all seen him winning against his devil somehow, some way, and being friends with him. But I didn't anticipate that being the actual, like, that was what he was supposed to get done.
Mhm.
You know, like, I seen, obviously he wasn't mean to his own devils and they looked cool with him, like talking about not.
Yeah.
But it still wasn't obvious. So I just think it was well done. I was shocked for the first time in a while. And I like that he's like, yes, you know what? You are supposed to be friends. But guess what, man? Just being friends and cool ain't gonna solve your problems this time, my nigga. You're gonna have to fight and learn. So I like it. I thought it was a really cool progression because they stood consistent, and now he's gonna meet an actual challenge. He's like, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't care about him. He's gonna beat his ass until he gets better or he kills him.
Yeah. No, yeah, I agree with you. I like, Asta's been warming up to me a little bit. I think
The devil himself too. I thought it was very clean. I liked
it a lot.
I thought it made a whole bunch of sense how he felt, and he even knew. He was like, this might have been the kid, like the chick's son, but he didn't care.
Mhm.
And I guess at this point now he cared enough to say, you know what, I thought about it, and you definitely are, and I'm happy about this.
Yeah.
That was cool.
I totally agree.
Unawares the whole time.
Yeah, I've had my problems with Asta, and I think like just because my problems are not necessarily his personality or whatever. Although I do find the fact that he's constantly screaming is crazy. I think it's just like kind of kills a lot of dramatic tension because Asta always has the answer. Like it always has felt kind of easy for him as much as he does get beat up and perseveres. Mm-hmm. It always feels like, yeah, of course. And even in like One Piece where of course, it feels like there's an actual struggle and it's not as easy as like, I'm going to beat you with my sword and positivity and my push-ups. But I feel like it's getting better. I did appreciate this for what it was, this whole little arc, the flashback. I think this whole thing was well written, and Asta in moderation is pretty good to me. I like what he stands for too. I like the positivity, and it is very consistently written that way.
Yeah,
he's never not been this guy.
The flat character arc, right? As you were saying before.
Yeah, he's never not been that guy. So I appreciate that. They're not doing the fake out thing where he loses hope and then he just goes like, no, like Asta feels more. Asta feels more sure of himself, which is nice. Where it's not just like
he's very confident about it. Yeah,
where he's like, yeah, this is the right way to go. So I appreciate that. Asta's growing a little bit, but is that all you guys wanted to? Is that all? Any closing statements? All right.
Nope.
That was Black Clover.